Hey guys, just another perfect day in Miami. Just look at the weather. Well, it's getting kind of cloudy, so it's not that perfect. And just wanted to share with you guys what I usually bring to the boat with me when I go spearfishing or fishing. I usually bring both just in case there's no good fishing. You do spearfishing. Usually in the morning is good fishing out in. Our boat is in Coconut Grove, and we leave and basically fish 3 to 4 miles offshore, about 100 feet to 100, 200, usually like a cliff. I don't know if it's 2 or 3 miles offshore, but usually when the water turns from 100 and then goes down dramatically, that's usually where I fish, where I find most fish. And then spearfishing, we got a couple spots nearby. And yeah, if it's not happening with one, we try the other. So here's the gear. I'll show you. So here are most of the gear. I love this Yeti Camino. This one's the biggest one. I don't know if it's 50, 20, 35, and 50. This is the 50. As you can see, it's like halfway filled. It's not even 100%. The sticker's pretty cool. There's a lot of stuff I put here. The wetsuit, you know, the fillet knife. This is some wife things that my wife puts, probably sunblock and stuff. The spearfishing gloves, I know these are not like the regular gloves usually people use, but these are like gardening gloves, but they work just fine. This fillet knife, probably the best one. And what else? These are the fishing booty things that goes on the flips. These are amazing. This is like, they come with the plastic ones, but these are like, I don't know if it's carbon fiber, because it cost me like 120 bucks. Just the carbon fiber, like the flips itself, the plastic came, I think it was like 150. But I don't know, it's so cheap. Usually carbon fiber is more expensive. This is old Suunto. It's a pretty good one. I use it for scuba and as well as for spearfishing. You can put the setting for air or free dive. What else? This is a beauty. I freaking love this gun. They don't sell them like this anymore, I think. This like gloss finish, it usually matte now, but I think it's the best looking spearfishing gun there is. Just love the finish. I would hang it in the wall, but it starts to feel like a little bit too much of a Bass Pro Shop type of vibe. But, you know, I could go, if I lived alone without my wife, I'd probably hang it. The drone to capture aerials, GoPros. This is a vintage GoPro. I think it still works. I haven't used it in like 2 years. I have the other one charging. My wife's mask. And this is just baby shampoo with water. And the mask, these are pretty good. What she likes the most is like there's no rubber at the end where it pulls her hair. For me, since I have no hair, there's no issue. These are mine for the GoPro mount as well. And this is my recent, where you going, Bimba? This is my recent purchase. It's a Yeti GearBox. This is a small one. I think it's a 15, I'm not sure, but it's pretty legit. And you can strap it down here. So here's the gear. This is basically to like lower the bait, even lower than usual. Some gloves. This is to hit the water. Obviously this is handy to remove the hooks or cut the lead or the nylon. Just an extra knife, just in case. Usually helps. Sometimes if it's like a big fish, use this bad boy. It's pretty good. There's betters, but this one works just fine. This is like a shittier knife than the one I showed you before, but just the one that fits here. And then let's see, this is, you know, 60 pound. this is pretty cool. I bought a Bass Pro Shop. Pretty much tells you, for beginners like me, like the fish, each fish, and like what's allowed, what's legal, what's the regulation on the fish. Sometimes you get a fish that you don't even know if it's edible or not, but it tells you here, like with the forks, like 5 means pretty good, and then there's, yeah, I'll show you that one. That's like a hazardous one, which is weird because I usually eat hawkfish, and come to find out the hawkfish are, let's see if I can find it. Hawkfish are not the most friendly to eat. It's apparently hazardous, which is surprising to me because I've been eating hawkfish a lot, spearfishing them, and I thought that it were like the healthiest fish of the ocean because they seem pretty healthy. You know, it's just a regular snapper, and the flesh, the meat is super white. Yeah, go figure. These are pretty cool too. These are like to keep everything together. This is Velcro, so it stores pretty nicely. This one's empty, but just to give you an example, look at this. It's perfect. Just keep everything organized. And then these are pretty good. These are like small boxes, the only ones that fit here. Pretty handy. So yeah. Hopefully I didn't talk too much, bore you too much, but just a rundown of all the gear. And I think I got a little bit more. Let's see. Well, yeah, this is the mic that I use a lot, the GoPro. Oh, this is pretty good too. This, after a long day of boating, around the GPS, the water collects and you can't like wipe it down because it's like small spaces. So you blow the air and it dries like those hard to reach places. I'm supposed to dry the spear gun so it doesn't rust, you know, in areas like here and here. Well, this is the rundown. Yeah, it's pretty cool. As well as this sticker right here. I love this sticker. Well, it's like a Velcro sticker thing. Well, guys, yeah, this is just a rundown of the gear. I don't bring her along because she then needs to go to the groomer, and that's about $80. But besides her, I mean, this is what I bring. And yeah, just a quick tour of all the gear. All right, guys. Hope this helps when you guys go spearfishing, boating. Just helps you get organized. And yeah, just a bunch of cool gear I love. All right, guys. See you next time.